Have you spent a lot of money marketing your law firm, but you're not sure what, if anything's actually working? Well, I'm Mark with GNGF, and today we're talking about the importance of tracking. If you're like many law firms, you probably are running multiple marketing campaigns. Maybe you're doing some search engine optimization work or paying for Google online ads. Maybe you've got some direct mail in there, billboards or TVs in the mix. Like a lot of firms though, you don't know which of these campaigns are actually helping drive new clients to find your firm. If you don't know how your campaigns are performing, then how can you make decisions about what works best? You certainly won't know where you should grow your marketing budget, or more importantly, where you should be reducing it. To solve this problem, the first step you have to take is to set up tracking. If you're working with a marketing agency, they should have some rigorous tracking in place to see how well your marketing is doing. If they're running your website or pay-per-click campaign, they should be sharing all the analytics from Google with you and discussing how that work is impacting your websites and paid ads performance. If they're managing your print or TV marketing, they should have a special phone number or web address set up so you can track the people that responded to just those advertisements. I do want to take a second and give a small warning here. Not only should the agency be sharing this information with you, but really, this is your data. You should have full control and own all the tracking accounts, like Google Analytics, for example. Then you can share that access to your agency or quickly take it away when needed. You can let your agency do most of the analysis work with you and then walk you through it. But do not settle for no access to your data. Without full access to your data, you have an agency that is able to hide things. And hey, if they're not sharing this stuff with you, we should talk. You can click the link in the video description to get in touch with us. Also, if you're not using an agency and doing all your marketing yourself, it's still extremely important that you take the time to set up the proper tracking. In the video description, I'm also going to drop a link to a blog post we wrote that details how you can get started tracking all this data. Okay, so let's say you have access to all the analytics data and your marketing agency is regularly discussing with you and sending reports on like impressions, you're getting ads, keywords you're ranking for on Google, conversion rate of your website, and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Well, you may be thinking, great, but I'm not seeing all these metrics really translating into more clients. This is where your firm must be responsible for some crucially important data to track. We call this lead tracking, or it's often called an intake process. You would not believe how many law firms out there don't track things like how many new contacts they've had, which we call a lead, where those leads came from, who talked to the lead and about what, how many of these leads actually turned into cases, and importantly, what leads didn't turn into cases and why. Yes, your marketing agency needs to provide you with good analysis about the metrics that they measure, but it's so important that you hold up your end of the deal and keep track of your lead information and then share that data back with the agency. There's some good tools out there for managing your lead track and your intake process. But don't let that slow you down. You don't need a fancy CRM system to get this started. Just starting with a shared spreadsheet is good enough. What's most important is that you're tracking leads and doing it consistently. Have all the people in your firm who have early contact with a prospective client make note of the following. Who contacted the firm? Why are they calling or emailing? How did they hear about you? Did they retain your firm or become a client? And if they were not a fit, why? That's it. Now you are going to be armed with some very useful data to share back to your marketing agency. If you're pouring money into Google Ads, but you see that all the calls you're getting are from referrals, well, that tells you that something is wrong with the quality of your ads. Or if you're getting a ton of website contacts from people looking for divorce help, but you're a personal injury attorney, then you know your website has some content issues. Keeping track of your lead data will empower you to make more informed decisions about your marketing and have a much more productive conversation with your agency or any vendor you're working with. Are you not happy with your lead data, or maybe you're not sure how to get started? Then click the link in the description below to get in touch with one of our legal marketing experts. We'd be happy to help you out. So you and your agency are closely tracking all the marketing results. And then you've gotten your firm to track all your incoming leads. But you still aren't sure if you know what results are good or not. Well, this usually means that you didn't really start with the end goal in mind. It's very important to know what the goal is for your business and then translate that into marketing goals with your agency. After we go through our business and marketing goal discussions with clients, many tell us this is the first time anyone's actually asked them these questions. It always surprises us because how can we as a marketing agency do a good job if we don't know the ultimate direction the law firm wants to go? Face it, clicks and impressions mean squat when they don't turn into phone calls or emails. And contacts from new leads mean nothing if they're not the right fit for your firm. This is why you need to set goals based on the results you want to see, not just on the metrics. Start with the end picture. Where do you want your law firm to go? Do you want to hire more attorneys so you can grow your firm, move to managing the firm instead of having to do all that day-to-day work? Or you could love practicing law and are just looking for more cases so then you can pick and choose the ones that you love to work on. Maybe your goal's profit-focused and you're looking for more valuable cases. Or maybe you want enough cases just to move into a new office and upgrade your furniture. Rarely do two law firms we work with share the same goals. It's your law firm's goal, and you should make sure it's clear to everyone who's trying to help you get there. Once you have your goal, then you can work backwards to figure out the metrics that are most important to reach that goal. Do you want to grow your firm enough to hire another attorney? Then how much revenue do you need to cover that? And then buffer that with some overhead costs. And then based on what you know about the revenue from the average type of case, work backward and figure out how many new cases it's going to take to hit that goal. Then, and this is what most people forget to do, share this goal with your marketing agency. Your marketing agency can use their experience to help you figure out a feasible time frame to reach the goal and then break it into shorter, measurable sprints. If you're not sure where to start with goal setting, or your agency has never asked you these tough questions, we'd love to help. Click that link in the video description right now and get in touch with us today. So what are the goals for your law firm, and what are you measuring to get there? Let me know in the comments below. Please like this video if you liked it, or share with a law firm colleague. It's super easy. And subscribe to GNGF here if you loved it and want more of the best legal marketing info on YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.